Welcome to Trainz! Hey there friends, and welcome to Trainz Reviews. My name is Kevin, and today we're going to ride the rails with Amtrak. Are you ready? Now we've got here for you today a Kato 10-1788-DCC. Okay, the train SKU is 5980560, and price at time of filming is $312.99. It's pathetic. We need better rubber bands. So let's open it up. All right, so here we go. We've got an ALC-42 leading the charge here, and a trio of bi-level Superliner passenger cars. So let's get a little bit more detail. Right? We'll start off with the locomotive. Now this is the ALC-42. It's made by Siemens, the Siemens charger. And it replaces General Electric's Genesis, the P42, which Amtrak has used on all of their long distance and all sorts of routes, actually. This little guy in model form has a 5-pole skew-wound motor, DCC equipped, with a space for a speaker in the fuel tank. Doesn't have a speaker installed, but has a space for one. And then lighting, of course, front and rear. You can also get an optional lighting kit to shine through the radiator assembly, or the cooling fan assembly, to make it look see-through, which, what a neat little detail. Who would have thought? Now, as far as passenger cars go, we've got a trio of the bi-level Superliners. Now, Amtrak had two different versions, the Superliner I and the Superliner II. The Superliner Is came first, of course, and they were the last passenger cars built by Pullman Standard. The Superliner IIs are built by Bombardier, and they're awesome. You know, I have ridden in a Superliner II when I was going from Atlanta to DC. I believe it was, and then we switched down to something a little bit shorter for the DC to Chicago portion. Anyway, you can see that they have wonderful detail on them, and the rolling trucks, you know, the rolling wheels, super smooth, and they do have copper in the trucks themselves, so you can do an interior lighting kit and make them shine, which is just awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's talk about the real world locomotive here. So as I said earlier, built by Siemens for Amtrak, and the Siemens charger replaces the General Electric Genesis, the P42, the P40, the P32-AC, etc. and so forth. This guy runs a V16, a high-speed 4-stroke V16 made by Cummins, and it is EPA Tier 4 compliant, so much cleaner. It makes 4,200 horsepower, and it can travel at a top speed of 125 miles per hour. So you're going to be seeing tons of these. I think between what's already been built and what's ordered, there's 460 on the books, I think. Now, one thing that you might find interesting is that our Superliners here are only good for 100 miles per hour. It's a little bit of a difference, but Amtrak is working on that. In 2032, I believe, they plan to have new passenger cars that are capable of keeping up with the ALC-42. So it's going to be fun. Now, Kato, of course, wants you to buy lots of these, so they include a composition of what a typical Amtrak train would look like. Pair of locomotives, baggage, transition sleeper, sleeper, diner, lounge, coach baggage, coach. Pretty nice. They've got the color coding and then the Kato SKU numbers for what you need to buy. So this guy right here, I mean, great locomotive, awesome passenger cars, an easy way to put a passenger consist on your layout. So I'm a fan. Please like and subscribe if you'd be so kind, and until next week, keep your rails clean.
Trainz.com. Making dreams come true, one train at a time.